In today's fast-paced and stressful world, finding inner peace is more than a luxury. It's a must-have. Ever feel like you're just floating in a sea of worries and stress? So how can we grab onto something solid in this stormy sea of life? The ancient wisdom of Stoicism might just have the answers. Welcome back to Genuine Wisdom. In this episode, we'll dive into 10 crucial Stoic lessons that can help you stay calm and carry on through the ups and downs of modern life. Stoicism, a philosophical tradition from ancient Greece, has guided millions around the globe with its powerful advice on leading a peaceful and purposeful life. Great thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius weren't just scholars. They taught us how to manage our emotions and actions effectively. Each lesson is a step toward peace, helping us not just cope with, but actually conquer life's hurdles. Join us on this enlightening journey and see how you can use these age-old ideas to tackle everyday challenges. Come along on this journey of discovery and peace. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons so you don't miss out on any insights. Together, we'll explore how to make life more meaningful and fulfilling by applying the timeless teachings of Stoicism. Let's get started. Lesson number 1. Embrace what you can control. Imagine standing steadfast amidst the storms of life, calm and composed, like a bright lighthouse in the dark night. This is the image that Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, wanted to paint for us about the incredible power of self-control, rather than uncontrollable external factors. According to him, true human strength lies in our deep awareness and control of ourselves, not in influencing the world around us. At the heart of Stoic philosophy, the distinction between what we can and cannot control plays a central role. This isn't just theory, but the foundation for a peaceful life, one not disrupted by the uncertainties and instabilities of fate. Epictetus advised that we should focus our energy and attention on aspects of life we can influence: our thoughts, actions, intentions, and how we respond to situations. By directing our focus on what we can control, we not only navigate life with purpose, but also build resilience and a clear life purpose. Our inner world, where we nurture thoughts and emotions, is entirely under our control, and this forms a solid basis for inner peace. Moreover, we must recognize that external events and circumstances often lie beyond our reach, and this acceptance should be serene and unattached. Inspired by the example of an archer used by Epictetus to illustrate, the archer can prepare carefully and perform each action accurately, but ultimately must accept that the arrow may not hit the target. By accepting and focusing on the process rather than the outcome, we free ourselves from the burden of the uncontrollable, allowing us to find tranquility in knowing that we have done our best with the tools available. In the journey for inner peace and self-mastery, Stoicism has delivered a crucial lesson. Seize what you can control. This is illustrated through the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic philosopher, who said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When life throws us into swirls of instability, from worries about the future to obsessions with the past, this lesson from Stoicism shines like a guiding light. It encourages us to control our thoughts and actions, rather than trying to control unreachable elements. This approach not only reduces frustration, but also strengthens our ability to face and adapt to challenges. For instance, consider a conductor before a major performance. He cannot control every factor like the audience's reaction or technical issues. but he can adjust his mindset and command skills to achieve the best performance possible. Similarly, a business leader in an unstable economic climate cannot control the market, but can decide how to respond to the crisis, from implementing new strategies to inspiring and maintaining morale among his employees. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, also emphasized that we should not worry about things beyond our control. Instead, he advised that we should invest our energy in things we can change. This is the key to living not just a more peaceful, but also a more meaningful life, as we face fewer unnecessary burdens and focus on personal and professional growth. Lesson number 2. The power of acceptance. Among the many lessons Stoicism offers, none is more profound and enduring than the power of acceptance. Marcus Aurelius, the philosophical emperor of Rome, was not just a historical icon, but a vivid example of how acceptance can shape and propel a person's life. In his timeless work, Meditations, Aurelius conveyed deep reflections on life and humanity, emphasizing that life is an unending series of ups and downs, twists that we cannot predict or control. Faced with an ever-changing world, Marcus Aurelius drew an important lesson. Acceptance is not surrender or compromise, but a courageous act of embracing reality, despite its uncertainties and impermanence. Acceptance, from a Stoic perspective, is not merely about recognizing one's limits, but also about being ready to flow with the currents of nature, leaving behind the desire to control every aspect of life. Acceptance, according to Marcus Aurelius, is not passive. It is an active process, a journey of continuously embracing the harshest realities of life without losing compassion or steadfastness. This requires a resilient spirit, a mindset prepared to face anything life throws our way, from the deepest joys to the most painful challenges. In Stoic philosophy, acceptance is not just a part of life, but the key to achieving inner peace and composure. When we learn to accept every event of life with equanimity and fairness, without distinguishing between positive or negative, we can truly experience freedom. Acceptance frees us from the bonds of expectations, allowing us to live a fuller and more meaningful life, unswayed by the everyday storms of emotions. Marcus Aurelius advises that by accepting with an open heart, we not only embrace change, but also learn to love and cherish each moment of life. Stoics understand that every moment, every event, whether difficult or easy, is part of a larger picture, the journey of humans in seeking wisdom and tranquility. Acceptance, therefore, is not just a lesson. It is an adventure, a path to be walked, a life strategy to be followed daily to achieve freedom and inner peace. Through his reflections and relentless acceptance, Marcus Aurelius paved a new path, not only for himself, but for anyone pursuing a meaningful and fulfilled life. In this challenging life, acceptance is not merely a life skill, but one of the core lessons of Stoicism. The power of acceptance lies not in giving up, but in the profound realization that not everything in life can be controlled. This understanding helps us reduce frustration and focus on what can be done to improve the situation. For example, when someone loses their job shortly before retirement, this situation may seem like a severe blow to their financial plans and future. However, instead of succumbing to despair, they accept the reality and decide to use the time to pursue a long-held passion for pottery. As a result, they not only find a new source of income, but also turn a hobby into an attractive second career. A quote from Marcus Aurelius, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, clearly reflects this lesson. You have the power to change your story in any situation. This is not just advice, but a reminder of our power to create the life we desire, despite invisible barriers. Analyzing this statement, we see that Marcus Aurelius emphasizes not only accepting undesirable situations, but also actively adapting and transforming them into opportunities. Acceptance in this way is not surrender, but a powerful act of will and creativity, allowing us to overcome obstacles and move forward with courage and optimism. Lesson number 3, practicing mindfulness. Seneca, one of the renowned Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of mindfulness as the key to unlocking calmness and composure in life. Mindfulness, from the Stoic perspective, is not just a meditation technique but a way of life, an approach to living fully in each moment and experience. Mindfulness involves deep and complete awareness of the present, freeing us from worries about the future and regrets about the past. It acts as a lifebuoy in the whirlpool of life, preventing us from being swept away by negative emotions or losing focus on what truly matters. Mindfulness requires alertness, being fully present with intellect and emotions, and it serves as a means to truly experience and appreciate everything happening around us. In Stoic living, mindfulness is not only a meditation practice but also a method to enhance self-control, allowing us to manage our reactions to challenges and negative emotions effectively. It teaches us that each moment is an opportunity to observe, learn, and grow, not just as individuals, but also as part of the surrounding environment. Mindfulness in Stoic thought is also a tool for becoming more adaptable in dealing with life's uncertainties and changes. It helps us accept and confront reality, not by avoiding or resisting, but by consciously receiving every event. Through this, we learn how to stabilize our minds and emotions, steer clear of life's storms, and aim for a higher quality, meaningful, and satisfying life. With guidance from Seneca and other Stoic masters, mindfulness is not just a lesson in how to live. It is a philosophy of life that continually seeks deep understanding of oneself and the world around. It is a method not only for facing challenges, but also for expressing gratitude and joy in every moment of life. Stoicism about maintaining calm lies in practicing mindfulness, a powerful technique that helps us live fully in the present and reduces mental disturbance. Practicing mindfulness is not just about observing thoughts and emotions neutrally, but also accepting them without judgment or attempts to control. For example, when you feel stressed about an important project, take a moment to focus fully on your breath, feeling each inhalation and exhalation, which helps reduce stress and refocus on the task at hand. Mindfulness prevents us from being swept away by negative thoughts and instead choose to respond more calmly and effectively to situations. Classical Stoic philosophers also emphasize the importance of living in the present. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Concentrate on the present, and you will find peace." Analyzing this statement, we see that awareness and focus on the present are integral to maintaining calm. When our minds are not pulled back to the past or anxious about the future, we can respond to life more wisely and effectively. By practicing mindfulness, we gain more control over our thoughts and actions, reduce stress, and build a solid foundation for calmness in all situations. Lesson number 4, discover the power of resilience. In the grand landscape of Stoicism, resilience is not merely a virtue, but a symbol of superior mental strength. Epictetus, a towering figure in Stoic philosophy, taught that every challenge we encounter is not a barrier, but a springboard to new heights of character and personal fortitude. He viewed challenges as indispensable sculpting tools in shaping our finest qualities. According to Epictetus, each difficulty, each setback, is an opportunity to forge our souls, allowing us not only to stand firm, but also to rise above the storms. Stoics see challenges not as sources of suffering, but as essential parts of life, precious lessons through which they can refine themselves. Stoicism teaches us not just how to survive the storm, but also how to embrace and conquer it. Resilience is more than just enduring. It is about growing, expanding, and unleashing our full potential under pressure and adversity. That's why Epictetus emphasized our response to challenges, not from a victim's perspective, but from that of a victor, someone who sees opportunities for growth and development. Resilience, from a Stoic viewpoint, is a journey, a relentless process of self-discovery and challenge. Each challenge we overcome not only clears the path ahead, but also strengthens our conviction and mental power. Stoics learn not just to face difficulties with courage, but also to transform suffering and challenges into strength, turning hardship into opportunities to demonstrate steadfast character and high morals. Through the teachings of Epictetus, we are reminded that it's not the events in our lives that define us, but how we choose to face and react to them. Resilience not only helps us overcome difficulties, but also elevates us to new levels, where peace and inner tranquility are not distant, but the inevitable outcomes of a fully lived and complete life. Cultivating a resilient spirit, an endless source of motivation, helps us steadfastly on our quest for tranquility. Resilience is displayed not only through the ability to face and overcome difficulties, but also in embracing each challenge as an opportunity for personal growth and self-improvement. When we learn to accept difficulties not as victims, but with the mindset of victors, we truly move closer to inner peace. Consider the story of a track athlete who suffered a severe injury just before the Olympic trials. Instead of succumbing to despair and fear, he viewed this injury as a life's test, a challenge to prove his resilience and determination. He took time to recover, not just physically, but mentally, returning to the competition with a stronger will and a deeper belief in his capabilities. The result was not just a continuation of his sports career, but also becoming an inspiration to others. This philosophy is vividly reflected in the words of Seneca. It is not the trial that is fearsome, but being defeated in the trial. This statement is not just an encouragement, but also a declaration of the latent strength within each of us to face and overcome any difficulty. By urging us not to give up in the face of trials, Seneca wants to emphasize that our attitude and reaction to difficulties are the keys to achieving tranquility and inner peace. In the toughest moments, a resilient spirit is honed and most clearly demonstrated, helping us not just to survive the storm, but to emerge from it stronger and more confident than ever before. Lesson number 5. Proactivity in choosing responses. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, has left us a timeless legacy of wisdom on the power of choice in our reactions. In Stoic philosophy, he affirmed that while we cannot fully control events around us, we always have the ability to control our reactions to those events. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom and the source of personal strength. Epictetus taught that in the sacred space of Stoicism, where calmness and composure are valued, the only sure control is our inner self. This philosophy is built on the foundation of self-mastery, praising the ability of each individual to control their reactions to the complex challenges of life. In this sacred space, Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance shine like guiding stars, aiding us in maintaining inner peace. Epictetus urged us to carefully consider the nature of our judgments and reactions, especially during challenging times. Through this self-reflection, we realize that we possess the sacred gift of choice, the ability to shape our reactions to life's events. This approach is not only a lesson in dealing with difficulties, but also a decisive stroke on the canvas of our lives. Choosing to react with Stoic virtues means facing life's hardships with the wisdom of philosophers, the courage of heroes, the fairness of pure hearts, and the moderation of those who hold inner mastery. The weapon of the Stoic, imbued with the wisdom of Epictetus, is a robust fortress maintaining inner peace, unshaken even by the fiercest storms of life. Through conscious and fitting choices aligned with Stoic virtues, we forge a shield protecting our inner peace against life's turmoil, highlighting the Stoic call to navigate through life's complex corridors with grace and resilience. This is a powerful reminder of our power and responsibility in shaping our reactions, not just as a means of survival, but as a noble expression of freedom and autonomy. In any situation, we have the right to choose our response. It is not the circumstances, but how we react to those circumstances that determine our feelings and the final outcome. This is a powerful lesson in self-mastery and personal freedom, encouraging us to remain calm and thoughtful in any situation. A specific example in life might be when you are heavily criticized at work. Instead of letting defensive instincts take over and reacting negatively, you choose to receive feedback in a balanced manner, objectively considering it to improve your skills and work attitude. This reaction not only helps you maintain composure, but also enhances respect and relationships at the workplace. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "It is not events that disturb you, but your views on them." This powerful statement reminds us that the power of reaction is in our hands. Analyzing this statement, we see that Epictetus encourages us to view things from a positive and proactive angle, because it is our reaction that creates consequences, not the external event itself. Understanding and applying this lesson allows each of us to approach life with a calm and controlled demeanor, regardless of facing challenges or uncertainties. If you've reached this point and remain engaged, I invite you to share your reflections in the comments section. Tell us how you integrate Stoic principles into your everyday experiences, or share any insights you find valuable. Alternatively, a simple "I embrace Stoicism" will signify your dedication to this path. Let's foster a community where we learn from one another, enriching our comprehension of this philosophy and offering mutual support in our quest for purpose and tranquility. Peace. Now, let's continue on this journey. Lesson number 6. Restrain excessive desires. In the symphony of Stoic wisdom, no teaching is as crucial as Seneca's lessons on the necessity of moderation. As a profound philosopher, Seneca's reflections on virtue and personal development have become the cornerstone for those seeking inner peace in the hustle of modern life. He advised that we must learn to curb our tumultuous desires, which often threaten to swallow our tranquility and inner peace. Stoicism believes that excessive desires, like fierce waves on the ocean, can disrupt our lives, leading us into a state of chaos and perpetual dissatisfaction. Those who steadfastly pursue inner peace have recognized that uncontrolled greed for wealth, status, and material possessions beyond what is necessary for a virtuous life is dangerous. Seneca, with the deep echo of Stoic philosophy, emphasized that true contentment lies in limiting our own desires. He encouraged us to navigate life with the steering wheel of moderation, aiming for the shore of inner peace. The Stoic path, illuminated by Seneca's wisdom, urges us to simplify our desires, pursuing only what is truly necessary for a life marked by compassion and virtue. In this simplicity, we discover the precious gems of satisfaction and peace, independent of the unpredictable winds of fortune. Restraining our excessive desires is not only a guiding star, but also a guarantee for maintaining a calm and composed demeanor. Within the fortress of ancient wisdom, we find that the fervent pursuit of material treasures is an illusion, and the real treasures of life are hidden within us, waiting to be discovered. Seneca, with the advice of a sage, teaches us to commit to inner self-control and moderation in all desires, paving a firm path to the sacred land of inner peace. This is not just a lesson, but also a promise of the possibility to transcend the clutter of modern life, to find a serene, sustainable, and meaningful existence. Stoicism does not encourage giving up all desires, but indicates that controlling and limiting them can free us from unnecessary bonds and build a solid foundation for a more peaceful and harmonious life. A typical example might be a successful businessman who, despite having considerable wealth, always craves more. However, when he decides to reduce his working hours to spend more time on personal hobbies and with family, he realizes that true wealth does not come solely from money. Through this, he discovers the peace and happiness he previously thought were unattainable. In his writings, Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, stated, "It is not until a person is wealthy that they truly begin to be poor." This statement serves both as a warning and a profound lesson on the futility of excessive material desire. It helps us understand that when we let material desires dominate, we actually lose true spiritual and emotional wealth. By learning to limit unnecessary desires, we not only maintain composure, but also open the door to a more meaningful and satisfying life. Lesson number 7. The moral foundations of Stoicism. In the rich history of Stoicism, great philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius wove a deep philosophical tapestry where the focus is a steadfast commitment to virtue. Virtue is not just an idealistic goal, but the heartbeat of Stoic philosophy, guiding us on the path to inner peace and enduring happiness. In our complex world, Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are not just moral guidelines, but beacons of light that illuminate our path through life's storms, bringing grace and wisdom. These virtues, documented in the works of these wise men, act not just as guides, but also elevate our spirit and ethics, helping us maintain a life in harmony with the natural order of the universe. Wisdom, the first and most crucial virtue, is the lighthouse that illuminates the path of knowledge and discernment. It encourages us to develop a profound and comprehensive view of the world, helping us understand and shape our place in the vast ocean of life. Wisdom is the foundation for building and nurturing other virtues, the key to unlocking true understanding. Courage, the second virtue, is the sturdy wall that protects us from fears and challenges. In Stoic belief, courage is not merely the absence of fear, but the ability to confront and overcome it. Courage allows us to face difficulties undeterred, overcoming obstacles with steadfast resolve and purpose. Justice, the third virtue, is the principle that guides us to live uprightly and fairly. It encourages us to act rightly and ensures that all our decisions are carefully considered based on truth and fairness. Justice is the compass for our interactions with others, ensuring that we treat everyone equally and with respect. Finally, moderation is the virtue that keeps us in check, reminding us not to let desires and wants dictate our actions. Moderation is the wall that protects us from excess and indulgence, helping us find balance and contentment in the simple and essential aspects of life. The lessons from Seneca and other Stoic philosophers on living a virtuous life are not just profound reminders of the value of virtue, but also an inspiring invitation for us to explore and practice a fulfilled life, steadfast in inner peace. These lessons guide us not only to overcome life's challenges, but also to live with gratitude, wisdom, and a virtuous heart. Let us delve deeper into these valuable lessons and apply them to our lives. Lesson number 8. Accept the transience of life. In the profound pages of Meditations, Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, displayed a deep understanding of the impermanence of life. The lessons he left us are not just thoughtful musings. They are a profound philosophical journey into understanding inner peace through accepting the constant change of existence. Through the lens of Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius conveyed one of the most important lessons for tranquility: the awareness and acceptance of the transience of everything around us. This recognition is not a farewell to life's joys, but an acceptance that everything, from joy to sorrow and success to failure, is impermanent. The awareness of impermanence is not meant to create sadness or despair, but to unlock inner strength, a power that helps us live fully and authentically. Understanding that nothing is permanent, we learn to embrace each moment as it is, without clinging or regret. Marcus Aurelius learned to dance to the music of the universe, not fighting changes, but instead learning to flow gracefully and wisely with the currents of life. He encourages us to gently let go of the desires clinging to ephemeral things, like the twinkling stars in the night sky, and learn to let things pass naturally. By appreciating moments and material things when they appear in our lives and learning to let them go, we discover an inner space of calm and composure, unaffected by external events. Accepting the impermanence of everything, as Marcus Aurelius pointed out, acts like a tonic for the soul, helping us put life's events into proper perspective, freeing us from the bonds of worry about the past or future. Through this profound understanding, we become architects of inner strength, building a resilient and robust character, fortified by the challenges and experiences we have overcome. The lessons of Marcus Aurelius, a reminder to live a life of understanding and peace, help us continue our journey through life with courage, wisdom, and a serene heart. Lesson 8 from Stoicism helps us gain a clear understanding of life's impermanence, a profound truth that, once understood, helps us remain calm amidst fluctuations. Realizing that everything in life is transient, we learn to accept ups and downs with courage and peace, thus building a positive attitude and a more flexible response to difficult situations. A specific example is when an investor experiences a shock from a volatile stock market. He does not panic, but instead accepts it as an inevitable part of the market's nature. Consequently, he is able to stay composed, assess the situation objectively, and make intelligent investment decisions without being swayed by emotions. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "Accept whatever comes your way because it is part of a life you cannot change." This statement emphasizes that once we understand and accept that everything in life is impermanent, we learn to live more calmly, not swept up by transient emotions or unnecessary panic. This deep understanding of life's transience not only helps us maintain composure in any situation, but also helps us develop a more mature attitude, embracing everything with gratitude and serenity. Lesson number 9, the power of gratitude. In the philosophical symphony of Stoicism, where wisdom and resilience are the main themes, gratitude shines like a precious gem, offering deep insights into its true value. Seneca, one of the emblematic Stoic philosophers, highlighted gratitude as a light that guides the way to tranquility and inner contentment, even amidst life's relentless challenges and difficulties. He encourages us not only to honor successes, but also to cherish the challenges, as these, viewed through the lens of gratitude, become opportunities for us to find serenity. Seneca described gratitude not just as a virtue, but as a life strategy. He advocated shifting our focus from what we lack to what we possess, finding solace in the present moments and the often overlooked blessings. Through this practice, we discover that gratitude is a powerful tool for nurturing inner peace, helping us maintain a positive attitude even when facing difficulties. According to Seneca, gratitude is not only about appreciating the good when it arrives. It is also about recognizing and accepting everything in life as part of a greater natural order, where everything, whether joy or sorrow, has its value and significance. This involves seeing each experience, whether a challenge or a joy, as an opportunity to learn and grow. Gratitude, from Seneca's perspective, is the profound realization that everything in life, from challenges to happy moments, is a gift. It helps us see that even in the most difficult circumstances, there are things to be appreciated and thankful for. This is not a denial of life's challenges, but an acknowledgement and acceptance of them as an inseparable part of our personal growth journey. With gratitude, we learn how to adapt and appreciate every moment of life, not just living in anticipation of major events. Gratitude urges us to be content with the present, recognizing that the true treasures of life are not material possessions, but experiences, relationships, and opportunities for growth. Thus, gratitude, as Seneca discovered, is not just a natural reaction to joy, but a wise choice to embrace the beauty of life, whatever the circumstances. And in this embrace, we find profound peace, a demeanor of calm, even amid life's storms, grateful for each day, whether filled with challenges or joys. Gratitude is not just a deep appreciation for the good things that come our way, but also a way of life, an approach to living life more positively and meaningfully. When practicing gratitude, we expand our perspective, recognizing and valuing everything around us, from the smallest details to the greatest achievements. A specific example in life could be a woman going through a tough phase after a severe car accident. Instead of drowning in despair, she focuses on what she can still do and the people around who have supported her. She expresses gratitude for every help, from the doctors treating her to friends visiting. And this gratitude helps her recover faster, physically and emotionally. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This statement encourages us to take time each day to reflect and be grateful for life, for the opportunity to experience, to feel, and to love. Starting the day with a grateful mindset not only makes us feel calmer, but also makes life feel more meaningful and complete. Gratitude is the key to becoming more resilient in any situation, leading to lasting tranquility and happiness. Lesson number 10, the art of lifelong learning and growth. In Stoic philosophy, where wisdom and resilience are endlessly interwoven, we discover profound lessons on the importance of continuous learning and development. Epictetus, a guiding torch of Stoicism, affirmed that the journey to inner calm and composure is not just a process, but a lifelong commitment to self-improvement each day. This commitment is manifested in the relentless pursuit of personal growth, a sentiment strongly shared by many Stoic philosophers. Epictetus, with his steadfast resolve and unwavering belief, emphasized that continual personal development is the treasure of wisdom, equipping us with the ability to gracefully and intelligently face life's challenges. At the heart of Stoic philosophy, we recognize that life is a never-ending journey, where each of us continually becomes a better version of ourselves. This reminds us that no matter where we are in life, there is always room to learn more, to explore further, and to nurture the virtues we cherish. This relentless pursuit of self-improvement is key to seeking wisdom and peace. It acknowledges that calmness and composure are not fixed destinations, but evolving processes that develop through each experience and life lesson. Epictetus encourages us to see wisdom as an ongoing goal, knowing that each step on this path is one closer to deeper understanding and inner tranquility. The Stoic journey of self-improvement is not a race to a finish line, but a continuous expansion of perspective and personal strength. We are encouraged to progress, not to perfection, to grow rather than to stagnate. This Stoic lesson reminds us that there is no ultimate peak of development. There are only continual opportunities to become better. By embracing this doctrine, we learn to face life's challenges with resilience and certainty. The Stoic spirit finds strength not just in the absence of challenges, but in the relentless passion for learning and growing, often sparked by those very challenges. We discover that each obstacle is not just a step, but a leap forward on our personal development journey. Epictetus, with his advice, invites us to celebrate the journey of self-improvement, to revel in the process of learning, and to honor every effort made towards growth. This lesson ensures that with each step on this path, we draw closer to the heart of Stoicism, a life marked by inner calm, composure, and an unending pursuit of understanding. In Stoicism, learning never ends. Every day is an opportunity to learn more about the world around us and ourselves. As we remain open to learning, we become more flexible in our thinking and approach to situations, making it easier to remain calm in any circumstance. A specific example might be a project manager who took time to research and apply new management techniques. Through this, he not only improved his own work efficiency and that of his team, but also helped everyone cope better with job pressures. This continuous development gave him confidence and the ability to adjust flexibly to challenges, thereby maintaining calmness and effectiveness. Albert Einstein, one of the greatest scientists of all time, once said, "When you stop learning, you start dying." This statement underscores the necessity of continuous learning. Einstein was not just speaking about learning in science, but in all aspects of life. As we continue to learn and adapt, we not only develop intellectually, but also enhance our ability to deal with stress and challenges. Through this, we can maintain our composure, approach life with a positive attitude, and continuously seek and explore. As we walk the path of applying Stoicism to maintain calmness, we learn not only about the strength of will, but also about the tranquility of mind that this method brings. Each lesson, from accepting the uncontrollable, limiting material desires, to cultivating gratitude and continuously learning, all guide us towards a more meaningful and harmonious life. In this journey, we are reminded that staying calm is not just a skill to cope with difficulties, but a lifestyle. As we persistently practice Stoic principles, calmness becomes our natural response to any situation. This not only helps us face life with calmness and confidence, but also opens the door to true freedom. Freedom from worry, fear, and unnecessary distress. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have control over your mind, not external events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Remember that in every situation, whether difficult or easy, the choice of how we react is always in our hands. By applying and living the lessons of Stoicism, we not only maintain calmness, but also advance towards a life filled with steadfastness and happiness. In the journey filled with challenges and changes of modern life, finding inner calm is crucial. The methods drawn from Stoicism show us how to face anxiety, stress, and negative emotions. From accepting the unchangeable to cultivating gratitude and continuous learning, each lesson is a firm step on the path of personal and spiritual development. If you resonate with the message of this video, please leave a comment saying, "I agree." We encourage everyone to try applying these lessons to their daily lives to see how they can bring about positive change. Start with small changes, and you will notice a significant difference in how you perceive and deal with the world around you. If you find value in today's conversation, please subscribe and turn on notifications for our channel so you don't miss any lessons or experiences to build a calmer, more meaningful life. Join us in exploring and sharing these valuable lessons to grow and reach further in our life's journey. Together, we can create a strong community, living fully each day with peace and happiness. Don't forget to check out the recommended videos at the end of this one. Thank you for joining me on this meaningful journey. See you in the next video.